miscellaneous activities so that we can make the class more interactive. Okay, so as you can see, as you can see that I have shared a famous tongue twisters. You know what is the benefit? What is the imperative thing about tongue twisters? So those who are lacking somewhere in pronunciation, they are not able to pronounce any word properly, tongue twister is a very good exercise. What you need to do, you need to practice this tongue twister 5 times. A single tongue twister 5 times, and it will help you to enhance your pronunciation. Along with it will also help you to enhance your communication, means fluency. So for example, if I say she, 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 so here she will be she, but next cells. So here the difference between s and s, one s is sure and the other s is sir. So this is the difference of pronunciation, the letter sound, how it's going to be, how it's going to be pronounced. For example, the first tongue twister that we need to have will be she sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. You have to speak single tongue twister 3 to 4 times in a row without any objection, without any interruption. Okay.
Seashell by the.
Ma'am,
Oh my God, Jehan is finally speaking. Hi, Jehan. I have never heard you speaking. You just come to the class, you just see, you never take part in any activity. And today you are finally speaking. Wow, great. All right, so now raise your hand virtually who wants to do this task. And don't worry, Jyoti has raised hand, Mahika as usual. Very good. All right, so let's start with Jyoti first.
Okay, ma'am. Can I?
Yeah, start. Yeah.
She
Ankita is also.
sells. She.
Yeah, go ahead.
She sells. She shells by the seashore. Ma'am, second also read that.
But that is only one time. You have to speak at least 5 times in a row. ऐसे तो कोई भी पढ़ देगा, नर्सरी क्लास का बच्चा भी पढ़ देगा ज्योति. Seashells
Okay,
by
ma'am.
the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. You have to say like this.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. She shells by the seashore. She sells she shells by the seashore. She sells shells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. Done, ma'am.
जिहान इट्स ओके, आपकी आवाज बहुत अच्छी है, तो आप चाहे तो खुद को अनम्यूट करके बोल सकते हैं. योर वॉइस इज वेरी गुड, so no issues. Okay, all right, so yes, next Mahika. Yes, Mahika. Good
Yes,
evening,
ma'am.
Kanika. Wait, Mahika, wait. Ankita, where were you? कितने दिन बाद आप ज्वाइन कर रहे हो?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Ankita. Where were you?
Ma'am, I went for a camp, then I had my exam, so that's why I
Okay,
couldn't
you
take a
went for a
class.
camp, and how was it? Was it a trekking or something adventurous?
Yes, ma'am, adventure one.
Wow, great. I hope you spent a quality time.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm definitely going to hear that story sometime. But yes, today we need to engage in this activity. Yes, over to you, Mahika. Over to you, Mahika. Where is Mahika? Mahika Kuwar. Oh, hello, good evening, Dayavati. All right, so since Mahika is not here, so Ankita, so you have to pronounce this tongue twister. Anyone. So
Okay, ma'am.
since anyone, कोई भी एक आपको, but हाँ, it should be 5 times in a row.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? And that's all.
Okay, so I would like to rectify the pronunciation of both beer and hair. So the pronunciation is bear. We never say it's beer. Okay, beer is something different. Beer is you have to bear a lot of things. तुम्हें बहुत कुछ सहना पड़ा. That is called beer. B-E-R. The spelling might be same, but the pronunciation differs. Okay, so this bear is known as bear,
Okay,
and
ma'am.
Hair is not hair anymore. The correct pronunciation of this word is hair. Okay, hair. The letter R will be silent. So how to say this tongue twister? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy. Was he? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy. Was he? So you have to speak like this. So please bear in mind that the correct pronunciation of this word is bear. Okay? And the correct pronunciation of the word Hair is hair. Okay, got it? Yes. Now over to Kanika. Yes, Kanika, which one would you like to say?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Kanika. Over to you, dear. Which one
Yes.
would you like to do?
Um. How much would both?
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Okay, that's great. That's great. Anyone else who would like to take part in this activity? Yes. Thank you so much, Kanika. Yes, what about the rest of the students? All right, let me see who are raising hand. Dayavati. Yes, Dayavati, over to you. Kanika, you can lower down your hands, dear.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, Peter Piper picked a bag of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a bag of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a bag
Peter
of
Piper.
Peter
अगर हम
Piper.
लोग गेम खेल रहे होते तो आप आउट हो गए होते. ठीक है? So it should be like this. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Say like this. ऐसे नहीं बात
Peter
करोगे
Piper
तो
picked a
fluency
bag
नहीं आएगी.
of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a bag of pickled peppers. Piper pickled a bag of pickled
नहीं.
peppers.
Don't. See, first आप उसको अच्छे से 5 times पढ़ लीजिए. Then you can take a screenshot. ठीक है? And you need to practice at home. मैंने ये नहीं
Okay.
करी कि एक दिन में हो जाएगा. ठीक है? सो पहले उसको आराम से पढ़िए. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. And please do practice at home. You can take a screenshot. If anyone wants to do, आप screenshot ले सकते हो. ठीक है? And you can practice at home. Okay, go ahead, Dayavati.
Okay, ma'am. Just should I read, ma'am?
Yeah, go ahead. You're left.
मैम यही वाला या दूसरा?
यही वाला दयावती, same.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled pepper. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Peter Piper, ma'am. Peter
It's totally
Piper
fine.
picked
It's
a pack.
totally fine. Don't worry.
That's all, ma'am. मैम ये सेकंड वाला पढ़ूं क्या? फजी विजी वजे वेयर.
Try. Give it a try. Until the meantime, those who are interested to do this activity, the tongue twisters, so they can.
Okay, ma'am. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy was not very fuzzy, was he? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy was not very fuzzy, was he? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy was not very fuzzy, was he? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy was not very fuzzy, was he? Fuzzy Wuzzy
No.
was a bear. Fuzzy.
Thank you so much, Dayavati, but that's not the correct way you are reading. And you know what? I have just stated this. मैंने अभी तुरंत ही अनिका को बताया है, ये चीज एक्सप्लेन की है. इनफैक्ट मैंने वो खुद पढ़ के बताया है, बट आई गेस यू हैव नॉट पेड अटेंशन दैट टाइम. एंड यहाँ पे वॉज नॉट तो लिखा ही नहीं है, या
Wasn't.
तो wasn't लिखा है. सो व्हाई आर यू रीडिंग was not? एंड द करेक्ट प्रोनाउंसिएशन ऑफ BEAR, मैंने बहुत प्रिसाइजली इसको डिस्क्राइब किया है कि BEAR इज बेयर, HAIR इज हेयर. ओके,
Bear.
बेयर एंड
Ma'am,
हेयर,
bear and
bear
hair.
and hair. Okay, it
Hair.
will be Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy. Was he? Like this, you have to read the Yavati. Please, whenever I'm explaining something, try to pay attention over there. Okay, thank you. Yeah, anyone else? We have Sukhya, we have Pritha, we have Priya. Jihan तो बोलेगा नहीं. प्रिया, जिहान, पृथा. ओके, जिन लोगों को चांस मिल चुका उनको नहीं मिलेगा. Devati, please lower down your hands. Yes, Sukhya, over to you. No, Hindi tongue twisters. This is a spoken English class, not spoken Hindi class. Okay? Yeah, over to Sukhya. Sukhya Jha, unmute yourself. और कौन सा आप पढ़ना चाहते हो पढ़ो.
मैम फजी वजी वाला.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy. Was he? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy. Was he? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy. Was he? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy. Was he? Fuzzy Wuzzy was where? Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy. Was here.
Was he? But you have, आप ना bear को बार बार here पढ़ रहे हो. So that's not a correct thing. ठीक है? So now we are done with this activity. We have Sadhna, we have Shehnawaz, we have Priya. ठीक है, बट स्टिल बोलते बहुत लिमिटेड लोग हैं भाई. क्यों सिर्फ लिमिटेड लोग क्यों बात करते हैं इंग्लिश? सिर्फ लिमिटेड लोगों को ही सीखनी है क्या? यू पीपल डोंट हैव टू लर्न.
Yeah.
Hi, Sadhna.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I'm absolutely fine, dear. How are you?
Yeah, same. Like, I'm also
Okay.
good. Thanks for asking.
All right. So, yes, now we have multiple words along with the meaning. Okay. फॉर एग्जाम्पल एनकाउंटर एनकाउंटर का मतलब वो नहीं गोली से उड़ा देना जो पुलिस करती है एनकाउंटर एनकाउंटर का मतलब कभी कभी आमना सामना भी होता है सो वाइल आई वॉज रोमिंग इन द शॉपिंग मॉल एंड आई एनकाउंटर्ड वन ऑफ माई ओल्डेस्ट फ्रेंड ठीक है मतलब कि मेरा अपने ही बहुत पुराने दोस्त से आमना सामना हुआ नेक्स्ट इज कन्फ्रंट कन्फ्रंट का मतलब होता है जब हम किसी को सामने से आके सवाल जवाब करते हैं उनका सामना करते हैं ठीक है फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ यू से अगर आप किसी से बोलते हो इफ यू से विथ समवन अगर आप किसी से बोलते हो ना कि आई एम गोइंग टू कन्फ्रंट हिम मतलब मैं जा रहा हूँ उसको सामना करने के लिए और मैं जा रहा हूँ
Ma'am, your voice is not audible.
colossal means something will tar I like me fatigue means thakawat so I you can say that after handling a lots of classes after handling two little sweet daughters I am literally I'm feeling fatigue ठीक है मुझे बहुत थकावट महसूस हो रही है एग्जॉस्टेड जब आपकी जर्नी से आते हो आई एम एग्जॉस्टेड अच्छा थका फटीग जब यूज करोगे सो यू हैव टू यूज द वर्ड फीलिंग लेकिन एग्जॉस्टेड में यू कैन डायरेक्टली से आई एम एग्जॉस्टेड ये आप नहीं बोल सकते आई एम फीलिंग एग्जॉस्टेड ठीक है बट हाँ यू कैन डायरेक्टली से एग्जॉस्टेड फेकलेस मीन्स शक्तिहीन whenever my daughter cry in pain I feel feckless at that moment of time मेरी जो बेटी रोती है तो मुझे थोड़ा शक्तिहीन महसूस होता है मुझे समझ में नहीं आता कि मैं क्या करूं feeble means कमजोर we should not consider anyone feeble ठीक है हमें किसी को कमजोर नहीं समझना चाहिए gleeful खुश दिल आई एम a gleeful person मैं हमेशा खुश रहती हूँ किसी भी कंडीशन में ठीक है exaggerated exaggerated means खुश why you are looking so exaggerated तुम आज इतने खुश क्यों लग रहे हो देखो तो मैंने सबका मीनिंग बता दिया along with the examples तो कौन कौन है जो इन शब्दों को अपने ओन टर्म्स में मतलब कि अपने खुद के कंडीशंस में मतलब ऐसा कुछ ये नहीं होना चाहिए जैसे कि मैंने खुद को लेकर सेंटेंसेस बनाए मैंने खुद के रियल मैंने खुद के लाइफ को रिलेट करके सेंटेंसेस बनाए तो हु कैन डू कौन ऐसा है जो कर सकता है द वर्ड्स लाइक एनकाउंटर कन्फ्रंट कोलोसल एमिनेंट फटीग एग्जॉस्टेड फेकलेस तो पहले हम लोग लेफ्ट हैंड साइड के वर्ड्स के बारे में बात करते हैं फिर हम लोग राइट हैंड साइड के वर्ड्स के बारे में बात करेंगे ठीक है ज्योति इज द फर्स्ट वन टू रेज हैंड आई लाइक दिस अबाउट ज्योति अ लॉट वो ज्योति हैज अ लॉट ऑफ पोटेंशियल आई कैन सी ज्योति बहुत अच्छे इनिशिएटिव लेती है और वेरी गुड कानिका सेकंड एनीवन एल्स माय डॉटर इज काफिंग सुखिया थर्ड दयावती फोर्थ ऑल राइट सो अभी फोर्थ नंबर से मौका देते हैं ठीक है चलो लेट्स स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द फोर्थ पोजीशन यस दयावती you have to frame sentences with any two words from the left hand side
When I won a prize, I accelerated
first you need to
more.
tell me like this अच्छा मैं एक बार तरीका बताऊंगी ऐसे मैम my words are this and this ठीक
Okay,
है
ma'am.
फर्स्ट यू नीड क्योंकि इससे मुझे कंफ्यूजन हो जाता है कि आप कौन से वर्ड से सेंटेंस बना रहे हो सभी लोग सुन लीजिए फर्स्ट यू नीड टू इन्फॉर्म मी फर्स्ट यू नीड टू टेल मी दैट मैम माय वर्ड्स आर फॉर एग्जांपल अगर मैं कन्फ्रंट और कोलोसल बोलूं सो मैं आप बोलोगे मैम माय वर्ड्स आर कन्फ्रंट एंड कोलोसल so everyone
Okay.
has to speak like this and then they can start their sentence then they can start their sentences all right over to you Dayavati.
Thank you, ma'am. My words are exhilarated and gleeful.
Yeah,
So
go
my
ahead.
sentence is, when I won the prize, I accelerated that time. And next is gleeful. I remain gleeful always.
Four sentences are absolutely correct, my dear. Very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking.
I am facing some network issue. Yeah, wait a minute. Okay, next over to Sukhia. Sukhia?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am,
Sukhia?
my word is
My
encounter.
words are. You have to take two words at least. My words are.
Okay. My words are encounter
Okay, give me
and
1 minute. Give me 1 minute. I'm just coming. Give me 1 minute.
okay, ma'am. I encounter my friend in shopping mall. Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Actually, my daughter was coughing, so I just shifted her in some other room. Yes.
Mhm.
In the sentence once again. Yes, yes, Sukhya.
My encounter in my friend in shopping mall.
I encountered my friend in shopping mall. No, Sukhya. Sukhya, that's not a correct sentence you have framed here. You can say, I have an encounter with my oldest friend or with my friend. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
One more.
Okay.
Who is unmuted? Who is unmuted? किसके बैकग्राउंड से साउंड आ रहा है भाई? Who is Priyangi Jan? Please mute yourself, dear. Priyangi. Yeah. Over to you, Sukhya.
Fable.
Huh? Next word is?
Fable. Feeble.
It's not fable, it's feeble, my dear. Feeble.
Okay, ma'am. Feeble. My cousin sister is feeble.
Acha. And just now I taught you not to consider anyone or not to think anyone feeble. Okay, fine. Okay, next will be Kanika.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Kanika. What are your two words?
My words are confront and eminent.
Confront and eminent. Go ahead.
Uh, the Taj Mahal is eminent in Agra.
The
And
Taj
my
Mahal is eminent in Agra. Very good. But you cannot say the Taj Mahal is eminent only in Agra. It is eminent in all the world. Globalize, it's eminent. It's not just eminent in Agra. You can say the Taj Mahal of Agra is eminent, is quite eminent. ठीक है? मतलब कि आगरा का ताजमहल जो है वो बहुत प्रसिद्ध है.
okay,
ठीक है?
ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Confront. Uh, she confront with him.
Hmm?
She confront with him.
She confront with him or she confronted him?
She confront with him.
No, that's not correct. She confront him about the missing classes. Or you can say the teacher confronts the students about the missing classes or about the absentees. Okay? मतलब बातचीत करना, पूछना, सवाल करना, सामना करना. Okay? All right. Next. Jyoti Chindaria.
Yes, ma'am. So
Yes,
my word
Jyoti.
is discrimination.
Discrimination. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. So we shouldn't discrimination with each other.
We shouldn't discriminate each other. We shouldn't discriminate. Where is this word discriminate? ये वर्ड
Ma'am,
कहाँ है
fourth one.
डिस्क्रिमिनेशन? माय डियर, अभी हम लोग लेफ्ट
Fourth
हैंड
one.
साइड वर्ड के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं ना. राइट नाउ वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट. मुझे लगता है कि शायद आप क्लास में नहीं थे. राइट नाउ वी आर
Okay,
डिस्कसिंग
ma'am.
अबाउट
Okay,
दीज
ma'am.
वर्ड्स. ओके.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, my word is fatigue. Fatigue.
It's not fatigue, it's fatigue, my dear.
Fatigue. Okay.
Yeah.
So when I came my sister house, so I was very fatigued.
So I was feeling fatigue when I came to my house.
Okay,
Or
ma'am.
when I came back from school, I was feeling fatigue. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Yes, thank you so much. Now over to Ankita Yadav.
Ma'am, so my word is encounter and gleeful.
Encounter and gleeful. Very good.
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead.
During my encounter with Pooja ma'am, I felt motivated to improve my English skills.
Wow. What, how to take advantage of the situation? We should learn from Ankita. Very good. Very well said. Yeah.
And my
Next.
second word is gleeful. I
Glee.
felt gleeful when I received positive feedback from my teacher after my last presentation.
Wow, that's an excellent. Very good. All right. So we are done with almost all the students, and now I can see some new students. Okay, wait a minute. I'll discuss about the words. Let me. We have Priyangi Jan. We have Saurav Singh. Uh, I don't know about Kiran. Kiran, is this your first class? Hi, Saurav. You were saying, Jihan, I will not read your sentence until and unless you will unmute yourself. If you are so rigid, na, Jihan, so I'm also very rigid. Okay. Hi, Saurav. Would you like to unmute yourself, Saurav? Saurav Singh. Hi, Saurav Jan. Sorry, Saurav Singh. Would you like to share something about yourself, Saurav? Hello. Okay, fine. We have Priyangi Jan. Priyangi, hi, Priyangi. Priyanki, would you like to unmute yourself and share something about yourself? Priyangi? Priyanki Jan, are you there? Please unmute yourself, Priyanki. If you have joined the class now, feel motivated. Okay. All right. Kiran, hi, Kiran. Hi, Kiran. Nobody wants to unmute themselves. What happened? My voice is so bad. Huh? No, neither, not a single student is unmuting themselves. Why you people are feeling so आप लोग इतना awkward क्यों
Hello.
feel कर रहे हो भाई? Hi, is
Hello,
this
good evening, ma'am.
Hi Shahnawaz? You're joining after so long, Shahnawaz. I think this is not your first class, Shahnawaz, right?
No. I'm already joined last 2 months.
But you are not
Because of
regular, my dear.
yes.
Okay, so you have to be regular. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining the class, everyone. So, yes, let's come to the point. So, Shahnawaz, we were
Yes, ma'am.
doing miscellaneous topics. Just now, we have completed first part of enhancing vocabulary. So, these are the advanced word that we have used today in our class. For example, like encounter, confront, colossal, eminent, fatigue, exhausted, feckless, feeble, gleeful, and exaggerated. Now,
My
over to the
word is
next.
exhilarated.
Which word?
My word is exhilarated.
It's exaggerated.
Yes,
Exaggerated.
exhilarated.
Okay, so now you have to use the word in your sentence.
I'm very happy because of my meeting is newly sorry because of next week my meet to my wife in a first time. I'm very exhilarated.
I am quite exaggerated because I'm going to meet my wife after so long or for the first time.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So
Thank
now
you.
we are going to discuss about the second set of Hi
Mm.
Suhani.
Hi, ma'am.
Okay, give me a moment. Let me check my audio first. Hi Suhani. Say something.
Hi, ma'am.
Okay, wait. Suhani, can you please say something now?
Yeah, ma'am.
Am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am. You are audible perfectly.
Thank you so much, Suhani. All right, so now we are going to discuss the next set of words. So, Suhani, if you want to take part, you can. Okay. So, this is the next set of words. Blissful, ati prasann. Blissful is ati prasann. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Next is, for example, you know what? I'm going for a vacation, so I feel blissful. मैं मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हूँ. Superstition is अंधविश्वास. We should not believe in any kind of superstition. Next is fictional, काल्पनिक. Don't believe in any fictional stories. Discrimination. One should not. A teacher should not discriminate between his students. Conventional, पारंपरिक. I believe in a conventional way of teaching. मतलब मुझे पारंपरिक तरीका पसंद है teaching में. Disintegrate, बिखरना. Um, I disintegrate, how to use it means बिखरना, how to कोई है जो बना सकता है इससे sentence? Anyone? मतलब right now I'm not able to find out the correct sentence for this word. The only I will consider, Jihan, when you will unmute yourself and you will speak on your own, then I'll consider your words. Desperation, Bichani. So I have a desperation to know my results. Fascinated. I am quite fascinated about Mahendra Singh Dhoni. I'm fascinated for Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Okay, so these are the words along with the meanings. So now those who want to use these words in a sentence, they can raise their hands virtually. Okay, we have Suhani, we have Kanika, and we have Kiran. So yes, first I would like to start with Kiran. Hi Kiran, can you please unmute yourself? Hi Kiran. So Kiran, you need to choose two words, and you have to use two words in a sentence, and you have to choose the words from here: blissful, superstition, fictional, discrimination, conventional, disintegrate, desperation, and fascinated. Yes, Kiran. Okay, so since Kiran is not answering, so Suhani, over to you, dear. Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Suhani. Suhani, you have to choose either 2 words or 3 words and use it in your own sentence.
First, blissful. I am very bliss. I am blissful today because I got 2 certificates from Haryana.
I got my certificates from Haryana. Very good. Now, next word.
Second, discrimination. We does
Yeah.
not have discrimination.
Mm, I don't discriminate between anyone. You can say so. All right. Thank you so much, Suhani. Hi, Kiran. You have unmuted yourself. Hi, Kiran. Say hi. आपकी आवाज आ रही है किरण? आप हेलो बोलिए.
हाँ जी मैम.
हेलो किरण. सो किरण, ये एक एक्टिविटी है कि ये सारे जो वर्ड्स है जिसका मीनिंग आपको मैंने अभी एक्सप्लेन किया है, तो आप कोई सा भी 2 वर्ड सेलेक्ट करिए और उसको सेंटेंस बनाइए. कोशिश करिए सेंटेंस बनाने का. जैसे कि ब्लिसफुल. ब्लिसफुल का मतलब होता है अति प्रसन्न. एंड ट्राई टू मेक सेंटेंस इन इंग्लिश. कोशिश करिए. एंड अगर आप कोई गलती करोगे तो मैं आपको रेक्टिफाई करूंगी. डोंट वरी. Superstition, fictional, discrimination, conventional, disintegrate, desperation, fascinated. ठीक है. Come on, go ahead. किरण, कोई भी 2 वर्ड से आपको सेंटेंस फ्रेम करना है.
ये दो. हाँ.
Yes, come on, Kiran. We don't have much time. We have to give chance to other students also. So go ahead.
Teacher must not.
Teacher.
Teacher.
Yes, the sentence framed by the person was correct. The teacher should not discriminate between his students or her student. It's good one, but you should try. Give it a try, na. Don't be scared. I'm here to help you, na, Kiran. So don't be shy. डरिए मत. आप sentence frame करिए. कोशिश करिए. Desperation. How to use this word in a sentence? कैसे use करेंगे? बेचैनी. Desperation. Desperation का मतलब होता है बेचैनी.
I am feeling desperation.
That's a correct sentence, but I would suggest you to frame in your own words. कोशिश करिए खुद से frame करने का. ठीक है?
जी मैम.
ठीक है. चलो. Thank you so much, Kiran. Now, thank you so much. Now
Okay, ma'am.
over to ना हूँ. अच्छा, मैं देखती हूँ कौन किनको मौका नहीं मिला है. Pritha. Pritha hasn't got chance. Hi, Pritha.
Yes.
So, Pritha, which word would you like to make sentence? And you can choose any 3 words. Since you have not got chance in the first activities also, so you can choose any 3 words.
Okay. So my first word is fictional.
Sorry?
Ma'am, fictional.
Fictional. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Fictional stories transport me to imaginative realms.
You're not audible properly, Pritha. Can you please come again?
Okay. Fictional stories transport me to imaginative realms. Hello?
Yes, Pritha. Good one. One more.
One more. I'm blissful.
Blissful. Use it in a sentence.
Her blissful smile lit up the entire room.
Not audible.
Ma'am, her blissful smile lit up the entire room.
Her blissful smell or smile?
Smile.
Her blissful smile
Ma'am, her blissful smile lit up the entire room.
lit up the entire room. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Now, Ankita, would you like to use any three words in a sentence from this side words? Ankita Yadav, it's over to you. If anyone can use the word disintegrate in the sentence. Jehan has used, but Jehan is not unmuted. Ankita Yadav? Okay. Dayavati. Dayavati, over to you, Dayavati.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any three words from this side, Dayavati?
My words are blissful.
Hmm?
Just ma'am, back heading. My words are blissful and superstitions and fascinated.
Very
First
good.
is
Now, frame sentences.
blissful. After joining this session of English speaking course, I am blissful.
Very good. That is very good. Next.
And next is superstitions.
Hmm.
We should avoid the superstitious things.
We should avoid the superstitious thing, but here we should avoid superstition or we should not believe superstition. Okay. Next.
Next is fascinated.
Yeah.
I am fascinated to your attitude, voice, and feedback.
Okay. That's wonderful. All right. Thank you so much. So now we are done with our second activity, that is enhancing our vocabulary. And now I'm going to show, as I told you, no, that in the beginning of the session, I told you today I'm not going to stuck with any single topic. So yes. So the next activity is of a reading session. Okay. As you all know, that reading is a very good exercise. Who can tell me the good effects of reading? I have taught multiple times to everyone. मैंने बहुत बार आप लोगों को बताया है what are the good effects of reading, क्या क्या प्रभाव होते हैं, ठीक है, what are the advantages. Yes, good evening. Yes.
Can I try?
Yes, Suhani, say.
Uh, well, when we read in English, we feel we are confident to speak English fluent.
Whenever we speak English, we feel confidence in speaking English, we feel confidence in communication, right, Suhani?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
that's correct, my dear. That's absolutely correct. All right. Apart from this, Suhani, all right, no issues, but somehow good. All right. So yes, our next activity is of a reading exercise, as I have already mentioned. Oh, all right. So now for this activity, I would like to start with Kiran. Yes, Kiran. Kiran, please unmute yourself. Can you read this article, Kiran? कोशिश करिए इसको पढ़ने का, किरण. Try to read it. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Yeah. And try to read this article at least for one paragraph. एक पैराग्राफ पढ़िए इसका. Yes, Kiran, I'm waiting for your answer.
मैम
Okay, fine.
दो लेटर नहीं आ रही, दो शुरू का मैम।
Around 100 years ago, आपको यहाँ से पढ़ना है. You have to start reading from here, my dear.
People speaking
आप देख सकते हो स्क्रीन पे है. Around 100 years ago, educated people spoke French. ये पढ़ना है आपको.
when the met people from
आप वहां से पढ़ो ना. Around 100 वहां से ट्राई करो ना किरण. वहां से पढ़ने का ट्राई करो.
around 100 year goal
कोशिश करिए किरण. You have to give your best.
जी मैम। मैम एक बता दीजिए गोल के बाद क्या है?
गोल कहाँ है किरण? गोल GOAL गोल. आपने गोल पढ़ा है तो ये कहाँ है गोल? Jehan, please unmute yourself, then I'll consider. Okay, fine. I'm reading all your sentences. Don't worry. Okay, thank you so much. So, Jehan has made some wonderful sentences. So, let me read it for you. Okay. The word is feeble. After the illness, she felt feeble and needed rest. Next is disintegration. The old abandoned building underwent rapid disintegration due to 10 years of neglect and harsh weather condition. You can also say rather than using neglect, now you can use the word 10 years of ignorance. Happy, Jihan? All right, now over to Ankita. Ankita, read this. Ankita, read this, dear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, start reading.
Around 100 years ago, educated people spoke French when they met people from other countries. Nowadays, people speak English when they meet foreigners. It has become the new international language. There are many reasons why English has become so popular. One of them is that English has become the language of business. Another important reason is that popular American culture like films and music have quickly spread throughout the world. It has brought its language with it. It's important to have language that people have in common. Our world has become very global and we need to communicate with one another. On the other hand, English is fairly complicated language to learn and it brings its culture with it. Scientists have already tried to create an artificial language that isn't too difficult and doesn't include any one group culture. It is called Esperanto, but it hasn't become popular. Maybe the popularity of English won't last that long either. Who knows? There are more people in the world who speak Chinese than any other language. Maybe some days Chinese will be the new international language.
That's wonderful. Wonderful, Ankita. Not a single word you have pronounced incorrectly, dear. And yes, one more. It's Esperanto, my dear. Esperanto. Okay?
Okay,
Thank you
ma'am.
so much. All right. So now, next. So, Suhani. Over to Suhani, and after this, then Kanika will read. Okay. First two paragraphs, Suhani, and the next two paragraph, Kanika. So, Suhani, first two paragraph.
Chess is called the game of kings. It has been around for a long time. People have been playing it for over 500 years. Chess is based on an even older game from India. The chess we play today is from Europe. Chess is a two-player game. One player uses the white pieces, the other uses the white chess pieces, black pieces. Each piece moves in a special way. One piece is called the king. Each player has gone. The players take turns moving their pieces. If a player lands on a piece, he or she takes it. The game ends when a player loses his or her king. There are a few more rules, but those are basic.
All right. Those are basics, my dear. Those are basics. Okay. Now over to Kanika. The next two paragraph will be read by you, Kanika. Yes, Kanika. Kanika, are you there? Okay, so since Kanika is not reading, so I would like to give chance to Sukhia. Sukhia, are you there?
Yes,
सुखिया झा.
ma'am.
यस सुखिया. सो आपको ना
Yes,
यहाँ
ma'am.
से पढ़ना है. सम पीपल थिंक जहाँ पे जहाँ
Okay.
पे सुहानी ने एंड किया था ना यहाँ से. सम पीपल थिंक.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. Some people think that chess is more than a game. They think that it makes the mind stronger. Good chess players use their brains. They take their time. They think about what will happen next. These skills are useful in life and in chess. Chess is kind of like a workout for the mind.
गुड. somehow better.
You don't
पहले
all.
से ना बहुत ज्यादा अच्छा है आपका. ठीक है. द रीडिंग इज somehow better.
Mhm.
Okay.
Ma'am, can I
So,
read?
Thank you.
Kanika, where were you, dear?
Sorry, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. Now you can read the last two paragraphs. You can use read from there here. You don't always and complete this article.
Okay, ma'am. You don't always have lots of time to think when playing chess. There is a type of chess with short time limits. It's called blitz chess. In blitz chess, each player gets 10 minutes to use for the whole game. Your clock runs during your turn. You hit 10 minutes to use for the whole game. Your clock runs during your turn. You hit the time clock after your move. This stops your clock. It also starts the other player's clock. If you run out of time, you lose. Games of blitz chess are fast paced. Chess is not just for people. Computers have been playing chess since the 197 or at first, they did not play well. They made mistakes. As time went on, they grew stronger. In 1997, a computer beat the best player in the world for the first time. It was a computer called Deep Blue. Deep Blue was big. It took up a whole room. By 2006, a cell phone could beat the best players in the world. Chess sure has come a long way, don't you think so?
That's excellent. ठीक है. हाँ, कुछ pronunciation mistakes थी sorry, Kanika, but yes, somehow better. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for joining. I hope so. आप लोगों ने कुछ तो सीखा होगा मुझसे. So today I was not stuck with single topic. I have taken miscellaneous. We have done in the beginning of the session, we have done a tongue twister, and then we have done some vocabulary enhancing, and then we have done the reading sessions. Okay. So thank you so much for joining. Bye bye.